here in Port Orchard again. Show me your build. We're going to show you another race truck that they have here. This is the 10,000 pound Hound. What makes this one different than the Rockstar? And let's start at the axles.
So this truck, it doesn't have the top loader 5-ton Rockwells like Rockstar and California Kid. These are a full Clark axle and Clark planetary, so same planetaries as Rockstar, but just a different section. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So from this flange out, same parts.
Wow. Nice.
So.
And obviously, that is some beefcake shit right there.
Yeah. Well, the truck's doing wheelies and landing off jumps. Sometimes one tie rod's just not enough.
Yeah, you know. I know a lot of friends that drift that seem to go through tie rods all the time. Anyway, then maybe they need to double them up. Maybe that's what I'm getting at. Very nice. I'm trying to think here. What are some other particulars that you can think of? Well, let's go over it. I mean, so this one also has a 540 cubic inch dart block.
Yeah.
And one thing I remember Bill saying specifically, he can order just about everything for that through Summit.
Yeah.
And it's here.
Yep.
That is very cool. There's a few exceptions, but gotta be.
Yeah. Actually, surprisingly, not that many.
Really? Okay.
Everything is fairly standard. All the motors are built here at the shop. And this truck, I'd say the biggest difference between this truck and Rockstar is one, motor placement. The motor is in the rear.
It's in the back.
And it's a little bit of a longer wheelbase too.
Out of curiosity, how many inches do you think?
This one, I believe it's 144, I believe.
Okay. Oh, and another thing that I definitely want to go over is the fact that that chassis was made here.
Yep.
The entire thing, a pile of tubes, all the way through the process. So that's how it all started. These are your cut specs.
Yeah, so the whole lower half of one of these chassis, that's all the lengths of all the different parts and of course the plasma.
So you mean you got like a cheat sheet?
Of course.
Wait. I mean, not surprised, but didn't occur to me. There's a cheat sheet. So each one of those tubes within reason has got a corresponding letter all the way up there. And these are all the cut specs for each one. So every time you need to make one for whatever chassis, you can just go to the cheat sheet, boom, 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 put it on. Wow, that is rad.
All of these pieces, you need two of every single one to make the lower half of the chassis.
Right now, but I don't know if they can see that. That is all the little tabs, right?
Tabs and
These
brackets.
are all those brackets that end up. I'm not saying that one, but along that same. Neat.
Completely built here in shop, just from a pile of tubing on the ground.
Very nice. What sort of brakes
Pretty much the
go
same
on
as,
here? Same sort of setup?
Yep.
Or?
Same as
Is it one caliper front and rear still?
Yeah.
Wow.
So having pinion brakes,
it uses all of the gearing to help stop it, I'm assuming, but I'm going like, what sort of caliper do you use on that? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, just a GM caliper. I forget exactly which one, but
okay. It might even be the same caliper for all of them with the same pads for all. Really? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, keeping all the.
So if you pick the right stuff, you can just use it on all of them. Just send it. That is awesome.
No, it's definitely beneficial to have everything the same, as close to the same on all the trucks, so that way you don't have to carry. Oh, you need to have spare parts for this truck, and this truck, and this truck.
Right. Which the efficiency. The efficiency. I was just totally a fan of. Like, that is smart. And then another thing about this truck was it's not a center steer truck.
Yeah, this truck is actually built so that it can have a second seat and be a two-seater.
Hey.
Just go around.
Now we're talking. Yeah. And that is a rad gas pedal setup there too. Okay. And then so the rear steer is just
got a rear steer handle right there.
And this has is this like an Atlas style shifter, or is there a different name for this? And I'm just being dumb.
It's just
Is that the brand Sidewinder?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that's what I think of when I see it for some reason. Y'all can call me out in the comments if you want. Very cool. Is there anything else specific in here? Oh yeah, and see, right back to where I was saying, where all of this is picked up off. Yeah, and then that's the suppression system. Boom. Very rad. And then lots of plexiglass. So you're seeing out of this stuff pretty much the majority of the time, right?
We actually looked through the Lexion quite a bit.
Yeah, you ain't got much vision. That's gotta be something to think about.
This truck is a little bit more difficult to see out of just because with the crazy body style.
Yeah.
The windshield's not quite as big, but when doing wheelies and everything, having the Lexion down here is
everything.
Huge.
I don't see the wall coming up. Dang, I'm gonna put it down through here, and then this was what we were talking about before, doing the transmission on this chassis. This has a 2-speed power glide in it, base. I'm assuming this is some awesome rebuild of some sort. Who'd you say did it again?
TCI builds our power glide transmissions. They are absolutely bulletproof. They're very, very impressive, and you can see it's 10 inches shorter than the Turbo 400s, so weigh a lot less. And
sorry, I'm just moving. Yeah, no, and then this is what we were talking about. The part that confused me was the jack shaft, is what you called it, right? So this makes up for that gap. So you take this out, that bell housing off, this thing slides back onto this tray and then out of this hole and out. So that allows you to get that out. Because I was always curious, how in the world do you get these transmissions out if you have an issue? Let alone, I mean, we're right back to that same transfer case where you know, it's quick change and all that. Very neat. And then pretty much the steering rams and everything are all the same as, or very similar to each truck. And this body, so he put this one together too, right?
Yep. So this is the same body as DOG, just
a
little bit different colors. The ears aren't on it yet, and no graphics yet.
That's got to be done this week though, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
We'll probably have that done today or tomorrow.
Gotcha. Well, thank you again for taking us through that one. And then I guess we're going to go into the shop, which is probably going to be a lot noisier. So hopefully the audio isn't complete talk of, and if it is, I apologize. Here we go.